वैराग्य विद्या निज भक्ति योगा शिक्षार्थमेक पुरुष पुराना श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य शरीर धारी कृपाम्बुदीय तमहं प्रपद्ये मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारणम् वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा बहुत बहुत स्वागत आप सभी का भागवत गीता अध्ययन सत्र में वार्म वेलकम. So we continue our study of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and I'm still waiting. Again, many times maybe I will ask this question and would like to hear a response. So it's the same question. What is that one quality, trait, feature, um, emotion which is so sought after in material life, but it's a real killer in pure Krishna consciousness? Someone aspiring to, desiring to practice pure Krishna consciousness, he wouldn't ever entertain such a quality. He wouldn't want to have that quality or emotion. He would really be, it would scare him. It would scare him in pure Krishna consciousness. And in material, yeah, we would want to imbibe that. Also, this, especially this chapter, the universal form, everything like what is being discussed in Bhagavad Gita, it covers up all aspects of everyone's life. Nothing is like missed out. Look, fascinating dialogue between Krishna and Arjun. Nothing is missed out. Everything has been captured. Uh, all the principles and everything of our life, and a bit of an irony, I would say. In society, we see many people speak of morality and lifestyle and so many things. But if we little bit scrutinizingly if we see, we'll find that the source of all that is Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita has way more than what our just our own experiences from here and there can tell us of. So this हिंदी में हर्षा यू हेल्प मी कंप्लीट दिस. हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं चमत्कार को? सुना होगा ना हर्षा?
Yeah, could you repeat?
चमत्कार को
Namaskar.
चमत्कार को नमस्कार. So I don't know हर्षा तुम इंग्लिश में इसका ट्रांसलेट कर दो क्या होता है. I don't know how best to say it in English. Like some of the expressions in each culture and all, they are quite unique, and it cannot be done an English translation for it. And if someone tries also, the literal English translation won't be sort of fitting the message. But like चमत्कार को नमस्कार ना, ये बात सत्य है. As in a way, in a something something too grand, something too big, something too out of this world captures our attention. Even though if I do not want it, have it, understand it, if I do not believe in it, yeah, even if I do not believe in it, but if there is something which is out of this world, then it would capture my attention. Fair enough, Harsha? Chamatkar ko namaskar. Yeah. Like, in a way, chamatkar means miracle. Now, if I do not believe in something, but if I miraculously something happens, then wow, I would just say salute to it, agree to it. So this is what Krishna, through his kindness, he is leaving no scope for us to fall in love with him. And Arjuna, this is combined mercy, I would say, Krishna and Arjuna, what they are helping us understand. So with this uh, throughout we'll find in the practice of Krishna consciousness, showering of mercy of pure devotee and of Krishna. So with this mood and aspiration in prayer that hopefully we become the vessel for carrying that mercy, we become the recipient, we become the instrument of that mercy, we continue our study of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. And this chapter 11, at least till about text 33, yeah, I think 33, and even after also, but certainly the beginning text, I believe, I feel, I find, I think, I believe that if we read in chunks, like together, some text, then we can find more absorption, we can get more charm in it. This chapter is very charming, uh, very kind of pulling us in. So, and if we read few texts in one go, we would appreciate a lot of the translation, the purpose. Not much philosophy there in as such, but just the mood altogether is so captivating. So today we begin from text 9. So I'll ask Lucy if you could please share screen and text 9. And we read from text 9 till 14, I think, and then we'll see further. Sanjay Vacha Evam Muktva Tato Rajan Mahayogeshwaro Hari Darshayamasa Parthaya Darshayamasa Parthaya Paramam Rupameshwaram. So, Harsha, read translation, and for this, and then we'll read in 10 and 11 as well. Okay, so it's text 9, and let me read 10 and 11 also, the Sanskrit. Aneka Vaktra Nayanam, Aneka Bhuta Darshanam, Aneka Divya Bharanam, Divyananeko Anekoyat Bhut Divyaneko Dyatabdyudham Divyamalyambaradharam Divyagandhanulepanam Sarvascharyamayam Devam Anantam Vishwato Mukham. Okay, Harsha read translation 9, Lucy read translation 10, 11, and share the purpose. Huh?
Arjuna said, by my hearing the instructions you have kindly given me about these most confidential spiritual subjects, my illusion has now been dispelled.
Harsha, it's text 9. Huh?
Sanjay said, O king, having spoken thus, the Supreme Lord of all mystic power, the personality of Godhead, displayed his universal form to Arjuna.
Arjuna saw in that universal form unlimited mouths, unlimited eyes, unlimited wonderful visions. The form was decorated with many celestial ornaments and bore many divine upraised weapons. He wore celestial garlands and garments, and many divine scents were smeared over his body. All was wondrous, brilliant, unlimited, all expanding.
Purpose you can.
In these two verses, the repeated use of the word many indicates that there was no limit to the number of hands, mouths, legs, and other manifestations Arjuna was seeing. These manifestations were distributed throughout the universe, but by the grace of the Lord, Arjuna could see them while sitting in one place. That was due to the inconceivable potency of Krishna. Arjuna saw in that universal form unlimited mouths, unlimited eyes, unlimited wonderful visions. The form was decorated with many celestial ornaments and bore many divine appraised weapons. He wore celestial garlands and garments, and many divine scents were smeared over his body. All was wondrous, brilliant, unlimited, all expanding.
So let's read until 14, right? So Harsha, you read this translation proper. Divi Surya Sahasrasya Bhavedyuga Pad Uttita Yadi Bhasadrishi Sadrishi Sasyad Bhasastasya Mahatmana.
If hundreds of thousands of suns were to rise at once into the sky, their radiance might resemble the effulgence of the Supreme Person in that universal form. What Arjuna saw this was indescribable. Yet Sanjay is trying to give a mental picture of that great revelation to Dhritarashtra. Neither Sanjay nor Dhritarashtra was present, but Sanjay, by the grace of Vyasa, could see whatever happened. Thus, he now compares the situation, as far as it can be understood, to an imaginable phenomena, that is, thousands of suns. If hundreds of thousands of suns were to rise at once onto the sky, their radiance might resemble the effulgence of the Supreme Person in that universal form.
Thank you, Harsha. So text 13. तत्रैकस्थं जगत्कृष्णं प्रविभक्तम् अनेकदा अपश्यत् देवदेवस्य शरीरे पाण्डवस्तदा.
At that time, Arjuna could see in the universal form of the Lord the unlimited expansions of the universe situated in one place, although divided into many, many thousands. The word tatra there is very significant. It indicates that both Arjuna and Krishna were sitting on the chariot when Arjuna saw the universal form. Others on the battlefield could not see this form, because Krishna gave the vision only to Arjuna. Arjuna could see in the body of Krishna many thousands of planets. As we learn from Vedic scriptures, there are many universes and many planets. Some of them are made of earth, some are made of gold, some are made of jewels, some are very great, some are not so great, etc. Sitting on his chariot, Arjuna could see all these, but no one could understand what was going on between Arjuna and Krishna. At that time, Arjuna could see in the universal form of the Lord the unlimited expansions of the universe situated in one place, although divided into many, many thousands.
I mean, any 3D movie can be failed actually, and yeah, I mean, I think devotees are attempting, and there should be a movie made Bhagavad Gita. तथा स विमर्शयाविष्टो हृष्टरोमा धनञ्जय प्रणमय शिरसा देवं कृतलाञ्जीरभासत. हर्षा जी बढ़िए.
Then, bewildered and astonished, his hair standing on end, Arjuna bowed his head to offer obeisances and with folded hands began to pray to the Supreme Lord. Once the divine vision is revealed, the relationship between Krishna and Arjuna changes immediately. Before, Krishna and Arjuna had a relationship based on friendship, but here, after the revelation, Arjuna is offering obeisances with great respect, and with folded hands, he is praying to Krishna. He is praising the universal form. Thus, Arjuna's relationship with one of wonder rather than becomes one of wonder rather than friendship. Thus, Arjuna's relationship becomes one of wonder rather than friendship. Great devotees see Krishna as the reservoir of all relationships. Great devotees see Krishna as the reservoir of all relationships. In the scriptures, there are 12 basic kinds of relationships mentioned, and all of them are present in Krishna. It is said that he is the ocean of all the relationships exchanged between two living entities, between the gods or between the Supreme Lord and his devotees. It is
सर
said
फिर से
that
पढ़ो, हाँ फिर से पढ़ो. Good.
it is said that he is the ocean of all the relationships exchanged between two living entities, between the gods or between the Supreme Lord and his devotees.
Lucy, you read from here, huh? The next paragraph.
Here, Arjuna was inspired by the relationship of wonder, and in that wonder, although he was by nature very sober, calm, and quiet, he became ecstatic. His hair stood up, and he began to offer his obeisances into the Supreme Lord with folded hands. He was not, of course, afraid. He was affected by the wonders of the Supreme Lord. The immediate context is wonder. His natural loving friendship was overwhelmed by wonder, and thus he reacted in this way. Then, bewildered and astonished, his hair standing on end, Arjuna bowed his head to offer obeisances, and with folded hands began to pray to the Supreme Lord.
Thank you. So, what does ecstasy mean? It came in the purport, right? Ecstasy. Lucy, Harsha, Krishna ji, any thoughts?
It means happiness.
Okay, yeah.
Bliss, extreme
Yeah.
peace.
See, ecstasy is like extreme happiness, extreme peace, something, something out of this world. Huh? An experience, something this world. And you know, devotees, when they go out like books and other places, what they say, like, there's something, what, on ecstasy or something like that. I mean, in Western world, I think the whole, or if someone is some expressions also, or too far out, things like that. These are some, again, anyways, some Western expressions, and one is like on ecstasy, meaning that okay, he's under the influence of some intoxication, some drugs, and he's feeling very very happy, something out of this world. And what do devotees say? One is like on ecstasy, and another is ecstatic. Devotees dance ecstatically as ecstatic kirtan and ecstatic reading and all, and what we are experiencing, this ecstasy, but yet not on, not on drugs or anything. So this is something which is pure, is it not? This, see, such sweet simple setting, such sweet simple setting. Just meeting and reading Bhagavad Gita, shloka translation purpose, and with whatever our little bit of understanding, we are trying to appreciate Krishna consciousness. And the appreciation can never be, definitely, it can never be complete, it can never be full. Huh? And this appreciation is just like or I mean, I pray and I hope it is in genuineness. It should be like a child when he stammers while trying to learn to speak. He stammers, right? And with stammering voice, with faltering voice, he calls dad, daddy, mummy, like that. Hai na? तोतली भाषा में बोलना ना। तो ये जो अध्ययन या इत्यादि है, दिस इज just like for us to, the study of Srimad Bhagavad Gita is for us to get absorbed in the opulence of Krishna, in the beauty of Krishna. And again, I say, when we say opulence, the real opulence is like beauty. We all get enamored actually by beauty only. I mean, someone could be so rich, so knowledgeable, and all everything, but oh, so beautiful. Isn't it beautiful? Ultimately, it all culminates in beauty. And Krishna's beauty is so pure. Yanmartyalilopaikam swayoga maya balam darshayita grihitam vismapanam swasach saubhagaridde param padam bhushan bhushanangam. So this is it comes in Srimad Bhagavatam, third canto, chapter 2, text 12. And Uddhav Maharaj, when he's remembering Lord Krishna, pastimes of Vrindavan. So, this sloka. And Param Padam Bhushana Bhushanangam. The beauty of Krishna. How beautiful, what is the beauty of Krishna? When we put on, say, makeup, when we put on um, good dress, good makeup, some and yeah, nice dress, shoes and everything, so it's like we look beautiful because I put some makeup on and I look beautiful. I put some nice shoes, new dress, but ornaments, when I put on some jewelry, but with Krishna, whatever he puts on, that becomes beautiful so much. Like if someone puts on a good dress, dhoti kurta sari, or some makeup and nice shoes, the shoes do not shine much. No, the dress doesn't shine. The person shines because of the dress makes the person shine. But in here, Krishna makes whosoever, whatsoever Krishna wears, Krishna makes that shine. Ah, that is Krishna consciousness. When we practice Krishna consciousness, we shine because of japa, because of chanting the holy names of Krishna, the pure sound vibration. Because of that, we shine. When we listen to Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, when we practice Krishna consciousness, when we perform austerities for Krishna, waking up early in the morning for Guru and Gaurang, waking up early in the morning, huh? Doing japa, reading, hearing, chanting, cleaning the temple, cleaning the house, and making schedules, making arrangements. How can I go to travel as well? Travel arrangements, going to Vrindavan and all. So when we imbibe Krishna consciousness in our heart, in our lives, it is we who smile, who look so good, so effulgent, and this is every devotee's experience in realization. When they come to a platform wherein they can follow the four regulative principles, which we have repeatedly discussed, no meat eating, no intoxication, no illicit relationships, and no gambling. Now, these principles, they help one find more strength. It's not like following these principles doesn't make one a devotee. Hmm. Like Prabhupada said, like many animals we see, they are vegetarians and other things also. But just following these principles does not make one a devotee, but it helps one not to go off track. It helps one find more control, more peace in one's life. You know, if we want peace in the society, if we want to bring peace in the world, one of the thing is meat eating. If that could be stopped, I mean, stopping it is a big thing actually. Big, huge thing. Imagine, cannot imagine actually the whole world is not into meat eating. Far out thing. But at least if it could be made 50%, if it could be made only 20% of the world population is consuming meat, say, that in itself will heal the world a lot quicker, a lot easier, a lot natural. So much of suffering in this world. Why? Because of this pain of killing animals, not even killing, butchering animals For what? For the satisfaction of my tongue. Essentially, it boils down to for the satisfaction of my tongue. Where is that suffering going to go? Can we just not see? Okay, yeah, animal is being butchered and the animal is crying, freaking, shrieking, paining. The mother is seeing the child being killed in front of her eyes and she's in tears. So where that emotion will go? It is not going to penetrate the universe. So the law of karma, we are going to bear that pain of it, the brunt of it. And this is why so many wars on regular basis, families having chaos, conflict, you know, streets having conflicts, Celtic and Rangers having conflict, football clubs having conflicts, supporters and all. So, if we want to bring about real, a good, sustainable peace in society, if we give up meat, and this is for one to experience, when one comes to a good vegetarian, healthy diet, he will find himself very peaceful. Then, intoxication, all this is to help us find control in life, become peaceful. And if we, on top of that, we start chanting Hare Krishna, or actually, when we start chanting Hare Krishna on beats, then we get the strength to follow these principles. So, whatever we put on in life, as in dress and all, huh? Like, oh, you work for this company, you live here, and all that kind of makes us more, enhances our status, right? In a way that enhances our appraisal or value in society, say, ranks us, say. But whatever Krishna puts on, that enhances that ornament's value. So see, if we take Krishna on, or if Krishna takes us in life, kind of, yes, wow, he's becoming a devotee. Devotee means a lover of Krishna, na? Is becoming a lover of mine. Then our value and within ourselves will find so much peace. So it is only when we put ourselves forward to Krishna or to his devotees, and when Krishna's devotees take us into their lives, then Krishna takes us seriously. This is the mantra. This is the mantra. When we asked this question earlier on, and maybe I've given the answer just now, so I won't ask. Like, what is it? What should I do that Krishna takes me seriously? What should I do? Okay, Lucy, Harsha, Krishna ji, what should I do that Krishna takes me seriously? I tell you, Appa, no matter how many rounds we chant, Krishna won't take us that seriously. It's not waking up early in the morning. It's not even that reading of Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam for that matter. For us to take Krishna, for Krishna to take us seriously, Krishna will easily, quickly, securely take us seriously when we take Krishna's devotees seriously. When we become friends with Krishna's devotees, when we develop a genuine, natural relationship with Krishna's devotees, then Krishna, wow, oh, I mean, see, this is how Krishna works. He would say, oh, wow, he's giving time to my devotee. Hmm. He thinks my devotee to be my devotee. Wow, great. He values my devotee. He considers him to be a bit pure. He considers him to be a bit polite, gentle, genuine. And also, wow, he's trying to, if he's showing kindness to my devotee, I will be kind to him. How can I not be kind to him? So this is the quickest, surest, easiest way to make a place in Krishna's heart. When I somehow or other make a place in a devotee's heart. Yeah. See, we say this thing, right, Harsha, many times like ago. I, We may have 100, 200, 500 friends on Facebook. Not a big thing, I suppose. Is it not? You create an account on Facebook and very soon can see 500, 200 friends on Facebook, okay? But how much of a communication, how much of a relationship do we share with them? Hmm? What sort of bonding and thing? And can I actually, that would be a great achievement if I can actually claim and point, yes, 5 persons I know in my life who can vouch out for me, whom I can ring up middle of the night and they would be happy to listen to me. Yes, 5 persons, 10 persons. Can I bring that? Can I see that? Could well be in relationships, mother and father, mother and child, but may not struggle to have that heart to heart connection. Could well be brother and sister may not have that heart to heart connection. Could well be husband and wife may not have that heart to heart connection. But for Krishna, for us to have a heart to heart connection with him, the easiest way is when I have a heart to heart connection with Krishna's devotee, then Krishna becomes, yes, wow, he takes us in. Huh? So, Yanmartya Lilo, Paikam Swayoga, Maya Balam Darshayita Gritam. Maya is very strong. Maya Balam Darshayita Gitam. But here, this Maya na, is Swa Yoga Maya. Krishna's internal potency, his Nij Shakti, his own Shakti, na, his desire. So, Yan Martya Lilo Paikam Swayoga. This mortal world, Krishna appears and does his pastimes out of his own sweet will. And he is throughout putting the world into awe and this through his wonderful, amazing pastimes and all. Um, And whomsoever Krishna takes, that person or that ornament, that object becomes so sweet. So if I really want to become sweet, well, I should start chanting the holy names of Krishna. I should start honoring prasadam. This is the best thing I can do. The tongue will be so, if I engage my tongue in chanting, speaking about Krishna, and in honoring Krishna prasadam, when I engage my tongue like this, then all my senses will find so much of peace. And then from this tongue, there won't be negative words coming, there won't be abusive words, negative thoughts, and any blasphemous or any um, chugli, na, any like backbiting and things won't come about, and the whole consciousness, the whole body will be so spiritually very peaceful. So this is the beauty of practicing Krishna consciousness. Krishna is anyway so supremely sweet, and his beauty is also enhances when we try to become Krishna conscious, for sure. And all these texts which we read now, uh, like especially this chapter, इसको पढ़ के हर्षा ऐसा बोल सकते हैं ना कि भाई गॉड टू सी वास्तव में ग्रेट हो, गॉड टू सी ग्रेट हो. ये यूनिवर्सल फॉर्म कृष्णा अपना दिखा रहे हैं.
Yes, right.
So, God is great. Bhagavad Gita helps us understand how is God great, what is His greatness, why do we say God great. So it's not like we practice Krishna consciousness, taking Krishna to be the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It is not out of akkad bakkad bambe bor, assi nabbe pure so. So we take Krishna to be the Supreme Personality of Godhead not because of miny, mo, something that, and then, okay, choose one. Oh, it came, Krishna got the lottery. Okay, so we worship Krishna now. No, it's not like that. This is what Vyasdev, uh, Sukdev Goswami, these are authorities, Narad Muni, Asita Devala, Vyasdev, the Acharyas, Madhvacharya in Parampara, then the six Goswamis, Srila Narottam Das Thakur. So following in the footsteps of them, and when we practice for ourselves, and look the relationship in this. See, uh, there's this. This is very like it can easily beat any 3D movie, I suppose, or this sci-fi movies. Yeah, and this is the other thing we were discussing one day, right? See, even if one takes Krishna consciousness to be fairy tale, to be imaginative or fictional, still it is so sweet. Huh? Still it is so enchanting. I mean, for once also, if one takes, oh, this is all mythology, right? If one says, oh, Krishna consciousness, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam is all mythology, still it is such a sweet mythology. For people will find their heart so relishing, and the after effect is so calming, so sweet. So why not immerse ourselves? See, has it happened? Check if it happens in society. In India, Bollywood movies on an average around 3 hours, right? Some could be a bit less, some may be slightly more, but let's say around 3 hours. And English movies, hour and a half, maybe 2 hour, or something more also,
Could be, yeah.
2 hour, but say on and anyways, whatever, 2 hours or 3 hours. One goes to watching a movie, huh? Once the movie, even in the movie hall, do we not get a bit disturbed by some messages, WhatsApp, email, or once the movie is over, then oh no, I have to go back to work, or as if like still we are haunted by some things going on in our mind, even though I could be watching a very entertaining movie, or I could be in stadium watching live football, live cricket, but I know very soon my time is going to be up, very soon the match is going to be over, and then back to reality. Come on, back to the reality of this world. It's not.
Mhm.
But in here, Krishna consciousness is so sweet, even if it's like fictional, eh, dream world. Oh, never want this dream world to uh, come to an end. And this is what, see, Krishna consciousness is such a dream which never comes to an end. It's such a sweet dream which has no end. All our dreams in life, getting a job, uh, getting a car, nokri or chokri, getting a life, getting a wife, all this, they come to an end. They have an expiry or an end. But this Krishna conscious adventure, it is so sweet and there is no end. This dream never ends. So if we are put in a dream which is never ending, so sweet, so sublime, so there is nothing to lose in the practice of Krishna consciousness. And we don't know what we could gain out of it, how much we cannot assimilate, we cannot make out how much can we gain out of it. Hmm? There's nothing to lose. So anyone who is bestowed, blessed to having this human form of life, especially those in Indian body, Prabhupada had lots of expectations from Indian bodies. Those who born in the Vedic culture, Vedic land of India, should cover to cover at least one study Bhagavad Gita, practice Krishna consciousness, do japa. It's open for everyone, any human being. That this is the right. See, look where our right is. Where is our right? In the kingdom of God. And we do not exercise that right. We do not try to say that yes, this is my due right in the kingdom of God, and I'm working towards this to exercise my right, to get on the privilege that comes from this right. And where is our not right? We take that as a pure duty. Where is our not right? In terms of sense enjoyment, in terms of becoming God. We are trying to act like little Krishna, are we not?
Yeah.
We are acting like little Krishnas,
Oh,
but in a very perverted way. That's the problem. We are trying to act like little Krishna, being controlling, being enjoying, so many such things, fantasizing, desiring, and all. Hmm? Another thing, see, material enjoyment, material happiness. Let me know if this makes sense or not. Material happiness means having an idea and working on that idea and just expanding that idea and just expanding that idea, not fructifying that idea. That idea doesn't come into fructification. It, it doesn't come into fruition, and it doesn't come into a reality. It stays an idea in the head. And if at all, whatever reality, the blueprint is there and the design is there, but the real building doesn't come about. And even if the building comes about, oh, by then I would have broken my neck or broken my back. And also, by if the building comes about as well, it comes with lots of cracks, lots of terms and conditions, lots of thing to material world means um, very delicate, handle with care. Handle with care. In Krishna consciousness fun, because it is based on purity, one can be very free, one can be very open, fly like a free bird. In Bhagavatam 11th canto, we see a verse, is it not? What does it say? Like, Krishna consciousness is such a journey, even if one walks at double speed with eyes closed and doesn't know where he's going, still one will never fall. It is such a platform. In Krishna consciousness, there is no falling, there is only rising, rising, and rising to unlimited glories. Another thing, in love, there is nothing to worry about mistakes. If I'm in love with someone, then yeah, mistakes are ignored in love. Yeah. So in my practice of Krishna consciousness, I can never do good japa. Of course, I can never do good japa. What is a good japa? But it is just should be like an appeal, an expression of expressing my desperation, eagerness to say to Krishna, look, Krishna, this is the best I can come up with. And even do better, but say, Krishna, I'm limited. You are unlimited. This I have discovered. So kindly, by your own sweet will and by your kindness, you unlimited, if can touch, hold me up the limited, then only things will work out. And this is japa. This is japa. So Krishna here giving us, helping us understand his say beauty. If hundreds on text 12, right? It says if hundreds and of thousands of suns were to rise at once into the sky. Hundreds, again, it's not nothing is a very adequate comparison. But what to do? Somewhere, some comparison, something has to be said. Na? Hundreds and millions and trillions of suns were to rise at once into the sky. Their radiance might resemble the effulgence of the Supreme Person in that universal form. So this is what Sanjay is also speaking to Arjuna, and Sanjay, the disciple of Vyasdev, was blessed by Vyasdev, so he was able to see this such a fascinating 3D, 4D, 5D. I don't know how much, what all D Krishna is giving, or such a tour, right, to Arjuna. And via Arjuna, look, are we not benefiting? If someone reads Bhagavad Gita, such a good sleep one will get. Such a good sleep. Again, it's not like a cure for insomnia. It's not like Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, or Japa. It's not like, it should not be used like as if it's a cure for insomnia. That's a bit of a disrespect, or that's not the thing. But I mean to say, such a peaceful. Why? Because in sleep also, two things. One is, oh my Lord, my dear sweet Lord, I don't want to, but what to do? I'm trapped in this material body because of my own sins. So I need to take some rest so that tomorrow morning I can wake up early in the morning, shower, and chant your holy names. Another prayer. Oh, my dear Lord, sweet Lord, thank you for this beautiful day. And please now appear in my dream. So before going to sleep, if we absorb ourselves in some reading, hearing, chanting, this is a very precious time. The time before going to bed is a very, very precious time. So if I can keep that time for myself, I shouldn't give up that time for YouTube, Netflix, or things like that. If I can use that time for myself and do some good reading, do some good japa, do some good listening, kirtan, listen to kirtan, and make that mood and then go to bed. It is Krishna consciousness which is such a glorious dream which Krishna can make it a reality. And material world is just like a dreamlike situation wherein Maya appears to be real but is anything but real. So if I give my heart out to Maya, then very difficult, very difficult. And Arjuna, look at his situation. Once he saw this and all, wow, how does he respond? Because like this 14 purport, uh, once this say universal form Arjuna is seeing, naturally Arjuna is put under illusion by Krishna. We are under illusion because of my own willingness, my own will. But Arjuna, because of my own choice, but Arjuna has been put under illusion by Krishna. Hmm? So now under illusion, Arjuna is having so much seeing Krishna as like in awe and reverence. What to do, what not to do is like perplexed and wonder. Yeah, wonder. So such is Bhagavad Gita. What it will bring in front of us, we can never comprehend. But it is going to be wonderful. It is sweet. See, sometimes people say, "No, you come to my house, and I will give you a surprise or shock." And so sometimes we may worry, oh, "What surprise? How good that surprise?" But Bhagavad Gita is such a surprise. It is like I don't think so. Anyone who went into studying Bhagavad Gita would have gone with this, okay, wow, once I study it, yeah, I mean, I expect it to be like this. It is Bhagavad Gita which can beat everyone's expectations. It is Krishna only, Krishna consciousness only, which can top up everyone's expectations. As in, people say, right, companies and all, okay, you bring this much, we will match your charity. If you want to offer this much, we'll match it up, match it up. So, whatever we want to offer, Bhagavad Gita can take us even further. Krishna consciousness can take us even further. So, Arjuna now, what this relationship in awe and wonder altogether, and he's shivering, hand standing on hand. But this sort of shivering is not out of fear. This is not out of fear. His hand standing on hand on everything. And in this, Arjuna then says uh, to Krishna. So we read like say in just text 12 we read now. Text 12 Arjuna this Mahatma word is coming. Also there are other places. Text 18 I believe Mahatma word comes in this chapter text 18 and 20 also I think comes. And, but these Mahatma is all referred to Krishna. Such is glorious. Other places in this chapter, 11 chapter, four times the word Mahatma comes. Four times. And Mahatma we understand, right? Like in someone great soul. So in here, it is all referring to Krishna. Other places also we know. Bhagavad Gita actually 8 places, total 8 places Mahatma comes. One is popular shlokas, Mahatmanastu Mam Partha Devim Prakriti Mashrita 913, then another 17, 719, Bahunam Janmanam Ante Gyanva Mam Prapadyate Vasudeva Sarvamiti Sa Mahatma Sudurlabha. One comes in 18th chapter, I think 1874. Also we see Mahatma coming, and another somewhere I think seventh or again whichever chapter, uh, yeah, Mahatma comes. But uh, in chapter 11, four times Mahatma comes, and that is all referring to Krishna and Arjuna, seeing this universal form, short of words, what to praise, how to praise Krishna. Okay, any thoughts, questions, or comments? So Arjuna has a very friendship loving relationship with Krishna, but that is overshadowed. Arjuna had a friendship loving relationship with Krishna, but that is overshadowed here out of wonder. Now he's more of awe, reverence, and wonder. Okay, if no questions, then let us read a bit more. I think, yeah, we can read till maybe let's read 20, yeah, 20, 21, 22, maybe, or a bit more. Let's see, huh? So, text 15 we start. Arjuna Vacha Pasyami Devamstava Deva Deva Dehe Sarvamstatha Bhuta Vishesha Sanghan Brahmanam Isam Kamalasanastam Rishimscha Sarvan Uragamscha Divyan. अच्छा जी पढ़िए.
Arjuna said, My dear Lord Krishna, I see assembled in your body all the demigods and various other living entities. I see Brahma sitting on the lotus flower, as well as Lord Shiva and all the sages and divine serpents. Arjuna sees everything in the universe. Therefore, he sees Brahma, who is the first creature in the universe, and the celestial serpent upon which the Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu lies in the lower regions of the universe. This snake bed is also called Vasuki. This snake bed is called Vasuki. There are also other snakes known as Vasuki. Arjuna can see from the Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu up to the topmost part of the universe on the lotus flower planet where Brahma, the first creature of the universe, resides. That means that from the beginning to the end, everything could be seen by Arjuna, who was sitting in one place on his chariot. This was possible by the grace of the Supreme Lord Krishna. Arjuna said, My dear Lord Krishna, I see assembled in your body all the demigods and various other living entities. I see Brahma sitting on the lotus flower, as well as Lord Shiva and all the sages and divine serpents.
Thank you, Aisha. I think we can read in let's see, huh? So maybe I can read the Sanskrit till 18, 19, or 20, and then both of you can read purports, or sorry, or Harsha, you read the translations. Aneka bahudara vaktra netram Pasyami tvam sarvatonanantarupam nantam na madhyam na punas tavadim pasyami vishveshwara vishwarupa. Shall we translation proper?
Yes. O Lord of the universe, O universal form, I see in your body many, many arms, bellies, mouths, and eyes, expanded everywhere without limit. I see in you no end, no middle, and no beginning. Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead and is unlimited. Thus, through him, everything could be seen.
Beautiful translations and purpose. Wow. I mean, see, we will find much charm in Bhagavad Gita study the more we can relate ourselves with Arjuna. The more we can see Arjuna's situation, his position, his condition, and the more we relate ourselves with Arjuna, the more charm we'll find in Bhagavad Gita. Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrinam Cha Tejorasiim Sarvato Diptimantam Pashyami Tvam Durnikshyam Samantad Ditanalarka Dyutim Apremyam. Sharid,
Your form is
excellent.
difficult to see because of its glaring effulgence, spreading on all sides like blazing fire or the immeasurable radiance of the sun. Yet I see this glowing form everywhere, adorned with various crowns, clubs, and discs.
Amaksharam Paramam Vedittavyam Tamasya Visvasya Param Nidhanam Tvamavyaya Saswata Dharma Gopta Sanatanastvam Purusho Mato Me.
You are the supreme primal objective. You are the ultimate resting place of all this universe. You are inexhaustible and you are the oldest. You are the maintainer of the eternal religion, the personality of Godhead. This is my opinion.
Hare Krishna will continue from 19 tomorrow. Huh? So, see, I mean, again, I say the more we uh, try to understand Arjuna's position, the more charming we will find Bhagavad Gita. Huh? What Arjuna, the emotions, what emotions Arjuna is going through. We know chapter 1 what emotion he went through, how he was in such a precarious situation and completely baffled. And none of us has been in such a dire situation as Arjuna is. None of us in our life. And what he's coming through now. huh? Fifth chapter, sixth chapter, seventh chapter, eighth, ninth, tenth, and now universal form. And what a roller coaster. I don't know how to say this in words. Any amusement park which we may have in this world, in Paris or wherever, America, Florida, those rides, they would fall short of this fascinating journey, what we can get from Bhagavad Gita. And again, those amusement rides and all, they can amuse us, they do amuse us. But for how long? For how long? And do not while riding itself. Does it not happen many times? While trying to enjoy something, while in enjoyment itself, I'm getting disturbed. Because I know, oh my God, I have bills to pay, I have this to sort out, I have that to sort out. I'm pretty much trapped, or and one day I have to give up. One day I have to leave this body. Doesn't matter one is theist or atheist. Everyone, especially theist for sure, they carry a sense of fear, a sense of that something is wrong, something is not right, or yeah, I think there is a God, there is actually a God. I'm answerable, I'm accountable. And again, Krishna is not like he's not like a bully God or anything. That okay, now is the time to settle scores. No, Krishna is not settling any scores from us with us. Everything is more than fair. Whatever has happened in my life, this is when we grow up. See, this is the beginning. This is when we grow up. When we start going beyond right and wrong. Huh? When we start going beyond right and wrong, then life will take us a real turn altogether. And that is maturity. That is real maturity. When my mom, my dad, my partner, my boss, my others, they want me to be agitated, they want me to be upset, or Everything is like in a framework of right and wrong. But I am letting go. I am letting go. I'm not holding on to it. Why? Because I've hold on to Krishna. If I can hold on to Krishna, then I can easily let go of any. In this world, the issues we have are what? Egoistic issues only. Egoistic driven issues. So if I can let go of, if I can find my real ego in relationship with Krishna, in relationship with Krishna's devotees, then I can let go of this worldly egoistic issues. Otherwise, there is no way out. Otherwise, no scope. And here, Arjuna, see, this universal form, this can be our meditation. Uh, and this thing can actually inspire us so much. See, we need many proofs. Na? So look, Krishna is giving Arjuna a real proof right in front of him. Such a proof. And the practice of Krishna consciousness is the proof. It is the real, substantial, internal, external proof for us. And what it can do, real mysticism, what the practice of Krishna consciousness can do. There's no power or in this world of any activity, any habits. People struggle with many habits, right? Bad habits, lying, drinking, such common same bad habits. But there is no stronger bad habit which cannot be taken off by a genuine practice of Krishna consciousness in inspiring association. So this is such the real kindness of Krishna is helping us reform altogether, completely, find ourselves anew day by day in the practice of Krishna consciousness. Okay, on this note, maybe I give you all peace. Any thoughts, questions, or comments? Yeah, this is universally very appealing Bhagavad Gita, and this is the universally Krishna is taking us into a fascinating journey. Honestly, feel very glad to be a part of it, and this is the life prayer that we can ever be throughout be part of it. So, thank you very much for your support, encouragement, patience. Hare Krishna.